What's up, guys? It's Show Punishers Paintball. Today we've got a product overview. Doug, what do we got?
We got the EMF 200 in the house today, boys.
200. So that is the true MagFed style marker from Planet Eclipse Paintball.
No going back, no loaders on
No
this
going
one.
back. So with that said, guys, stay tuned because we are going to be talking about this bad boy. We are super excited about this. We'll see you guys here in a minute. All right, Doug, we are here. We've got the EMF 200, and it's a little bit different than the EMF 100, but
Just a bit, yeah.
just a bit. So this is a true AR style MagFed marker here, guys. So this is going to be aluminum upper receiver, a GRN or glass reinforced nylon lower receiver on it. So it's going to be true style AR, as close as you're going to get to the real thing. I think that it was First Strike that obviously had the T15 back in the day, and this is going to offer some really great performance features. So we're excited to talk about it. So let's talk about what you get with the package first. Obviously, you're going to get a box here. You are not going to get a carry case. It is going to retail a price point of $895.95, so it is on the higher side of things.
This is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's definitely more expensive than the EMF 100. You are not going to get like a carry bag with it, which be a nice touch, but I'm sure that like they've got to cut costs to make it
Somewhere.
as cool as possible, right? So that's one way. You do get your barrel cover that you can put over the end there.
So it's extra wide to fit over the
That's
tip of this.
correct, yes.
Very cool.
And then you get your grease, you get your Allen keys, and your parts kit. True to fashion Planet Eclipse. They don't deviate from that for good reason. You've got the CF20 Pro Mag, guys, so we will talk about that here in a split second.
We have another barrel stock in here as well, a more standard size, if you will.
There you
so
go.
It seems. So you've doubled up.
That's nice. Yep. So it is going to come with one CF20 Pro Mag, which is nice. So let's get into what's the new updates on the EMF 200. So like I said, it is aluminum receiver. You do get that Picatinny style rail on it, so you are going to be able to mount things to it. If you want to do like a red dot or handle or whatever the case may be, you are going to be able to do that. I'm kind of surprised because it is actually, it's actually pretty lightweight.
For how solid it feels, I am also kind of surprised at how light it is. I was expecting more of like a rock.
Right. Well, you know, the First Strike T15 was pretty heavy. This is not nearly as heavy.
No, this is nice.
In first impressions as far as how it feels. So it is going to be a 16-inch barrel, which is nice. It's going to be a little bit longer of a barrel, like that was your first comment.
Yep, I picked it up and said this is long.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, true AR.
Right, they're going for realism.
All right, so yeah, the 16-inch barrel is definitely different compared to the EMF 100. You've got a little Picatinny mount here, so you can put like you put your red dot here, but if you want to put something here, you can put that there. You've got your metal shroud here, and then your Picatinny there for all of your different accessories. The GRN is going to be very, very tough material, so you're not going to have any issues there.
Yeah, I can feel it in my hands too. It's just really like...
Yeah.
It's nice.
And then you've got true AR style mag release, and it does come with, I believe they had said that it does come with, and it must be in the parts bag, but you can get the ambidextrous magazine release. That's similar to the EMF 100, but to try and make it as realistic as possible, you just have the magazine on the right-hand side when it comes out of the box there. So that is a little bit different compared to the EMF 100. You get your inline regulator. You're going to screw in your 13 CI tank there. We've got the EMC stocks in stock, and that is going to be a nice feature if you're trying to get as realistic as possible. It's a little bit different than the power stock that the EMF 100 had, so you're going to get true like military styles as possible.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah. Doug, you had mentioned an important thing, which is what? Your one talking point.
Oh yeah. Guys, you cannot convert this to having a loader on the top of it like you could with the 100. It does not exist as we take a look here.
It's true MagFed.
Unless I'm missing something, but no, this is meant for MagFed only. Probably a lot of MagFed events, a lot of MilSim type of play. So do not get this with the expectation of being able to throw a loader on it if you so choose to one day.
That's correct.
You will not have that option. But for how nice it is, I don't really think you need it as an option.
Right.
I mean, it's going to hold its own just fine as it is.
Right.
Now, my question, Joel, since I haven't really looked into this too much, will it shoot first strike rounds?
Yes, it will shoot first strike. Your CF20 Pro Mag is going to do 21 round balls or 20 of your first strike round. It's going to be very similar to the EMF 100 in that sense. So obviously, I think most guys when they're using this aren't going to be using round ball unless your field out
prohibits
prohibits
strike
it.
or anything.
So you do have the option there to either do round ball or first strike with it.
I wonder how popular these will be at like first strike only events. That's what I'd like to see.
Oh, dude, I mean, this is going to take over the market. You know, it's very lightweight. That's one thing that I've noticed is that it's much more lightweight than the T15, which was like the other true MagFed option. That thing was like all aluminum and it was really heavy. The other thing too is you do get the OPR core drivetrain with this, so it is going to be a lower operating pressure than the Gamma core style on the EMF 100. So theoretically, it's going to be a little bit more accurate. It's going to be a little bit softer shooting and probably a little bit more efficient as well. For those guys that are using, you know, your 13 CI tank, you're probably only going to have to fill it up maybe once.
Right.
During the gameplay.
So guys, Joel just showed me there's a feature on this that is now the inline pops ASA. So previously you might have been used to seeing something down here. No more. So if you look up here, there's this little latch, you can get a finger on it. It's on both sides. So I would just do something like this. You're engaged. If your air was plugged in, the marker would now be pressurized, and it's super easy to release it. Got this button right here. Boom, pulls it forward. That's super slick.
That is nice.
That's really slick. It's in a good spot, and it's not like so if it's engaged, right? Once I engage it,
honestly,
it's not gonna hit it or anything while you're playing.
I was like, I know the air source is right here, so it's got to be somewhere there. And then I was like, oh man, that's perfect as far as placement goes.
That's such a slick little spot. Nice job, Planet.
Yeah, so
that's really good.
Yeah, so overall, guys, super impressed with the design on this. Very lightweight, very durable. You are getting that GRN lower receiver with the aluminum upper receiver, which is the game changer there. You're going to attach it to a 13-3000 with the EMC stock that we are stocking here at Punisher's PB. You get the one CF20 Pro Mag, which is a nice feature. They've really done a good job of updating this MagFed style marker and offering as close to mil-spec AR style marker as possible. So you guys know where to pick them up. They are in stock here at Punisher's Paintball. And as always, stay tuned because we're bringing you the best content, baby. We'll see you guys next time.